UKEF is the UK's export credit agency. It is the world's oldest credit agency, celebrating its 100 years in existence next year. We aim to ensure that no viable export fails due to there being a lack of insurance or finance. Our scope is to help companies of all sectors, in all sectors and all sizes. The three main things that we do are help companies win contracts by providing attractive financing to overseas buyers, to help companies fulfill contracts by giving them support with working capital and issuance of bonds. Lastly, by getting paid by offering insurance in terms of buyer default. In fact, almost 20% of companies say that the barrier to them dealing in overseas markets is the fear of getting paid. So therefore, the fact that we can assist companies to win contracts by giving attractive finance to the overseas buyers, we can help companies fulfill contracts by providing working capital in times when they're working on a project before they do get paid, and the fact that we can provide support in terms of bonds that have to be issued in order to fulfill contracts is helpful. And lastly, providing insurance to companies that they can get paid in the event of buyer default are all attributes that come from using UK export finance. In the first instance, looking at it from the UK end, with the support of a UKEF guarantee, exporters can get up to 80% of the loan guaranteed by UKEF. And that means that the size of financing that they have available to them at a time when they need working capital is increased. Secondly, they can get 80% of the value of a contract supported through a bond support scheme offered by UK Export Finance, and that again enables them to have access to more working capital during the time they're undertaking the contract. Lastly, we can provide insurance to ensure that the company gets paid for the contract that it's undertaking, provided that cover is not already available through the private market. And alternatively, we can provide that insurance cover again if it's not available from the private market in the event there's an unfair calling of any bond. Lastly, from the UK perspective as well, we have recently introduced insurance for companies to actually get cover on any equity that they've invested in an overseas market against any political risks that occur for that. The most notable successes that we have are where we're able to help the UK supply chain participate in large contracts overseas. The recent example of that is the Dubai World Trade Centre has undertaken a new development in the centre of Dubai called One Central, and UK Export Finance has actually been involved in providing loans to finance the first 4 phases of that development. It's a very good example where UK Export Finance has been well understood by a client, and recognizing that the use of UK Export Finance will enable them to get very attractive terms, and they benefit from the goods and services that are coming out from the UK supply chain.